Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Trees podcast. Today I will summarize and review the book, In the Chaos Machine, the inside story of how social media rewired our minds and our world. Max Fisher delves into the profound impact social media has had on global society, politics, and individual psychology. Drawing from his extensive research, interviews with tech insiders, and a wealth of personal experience, Fisher uncovers the mechanisms through which platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have transformed our lives. The book reveals how these platforms were designed to captivate our attention, manipulate our emotions, and spread misinformation, leading to significant societal changes and personal ramifications. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, the psychology of social media addiction. Fisher explores the intricacies of social media addiction, detailing how these platforms are engineered to exploit human psychology for maximum engagement. He breaks down the use of algorithms that personalize content to keep users scrolling, the deployment of intermittent variable rewards similar to those in gambling, and the impact of social validation cues such as likes and shares that trigger dopamine releases. These factors contribute to a cycle of addiction, affecting users' mental health, attention spans, and real-world relationships. The discussion extends to how these design choices lead to compulsive usage patterns, highlighting the significant implications for individuals' well-being and societal norms. Secondly, the spread of misinformation and its consequences. Another critical aspect Fisher tackles is the rampant spread of misinformation on social media platforms. He examines the algorithms that prioritize sensational and divisive content, which often includes fake news and conspiracy theories, over accurate information. The book details how this preference for engagement over truth has not only misled individuals on a massive scale but also fueled polarization, eroded trust in institutions, and undermined democracy. Fisher provides case studies of major political events influenced by misinformation, offering insights into the challenges of combating these trends in a digital age. Thirdly, social media's impact on mental health. Fisher addresses the profound impact of social media on users' mental health, with a focus on its effects on self-esteem, anxiety, and depression, particularly among adolescents. He discusses studies linking significant social media use with feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and loneliness, exacerbated by curated portrayals of others' lives. The book also considers the paradox of connectivity, where increased online interactions lead to decreased real-world social ties and satisfaction. Fisher suggests strategies for mitigating these adverse effects, emphasizing the need for digital literacy and self-regulation. Fourthly, social media as a tool for social change. Despite its pitfalls, Fisher also investigates social media's potential as a tool for positive social change. He illustrates how these platforms have enabled movements like the Arab Spring and Black Lives Matter to gain worldwide attention and support. The book explores the dual-edged nature of social media connectivity, acknowledging its role in facilitating community formation, political activism, and the democratization of information. However, Fisher remains critical of the manipulative practices of social media companies, calling for reforms that align platform incentives with societal well-being. Lastly, the role of regulation in curbing social media's chaos. Fisher concludes with a discussion on the necessity of regulatory intervention to temper the negative impacts of social media. He outlines potential regulatory approaches, including transparency in algorithmic processes, privacy protections, and the limitation of harmful content. The book underscores the challenges inherent in regulating global platforms subject to diverse legal and cultural norms, but advocates for a concerted effort by governments, the tech industry, and civil society to find viable solutions. Fisher highlights the importance of these actions in safeguarding democracy, protecting individual well-being, and ensuring that social media serves as a force for good. In conclusion, The Chaos Machine is a must-read for anyone looking to understand the profound impact social media has had on our world. Max Fisher expertly navigates the complexities of the digital age, offering a sobering look at how these platforms have reshaped our politics, societies, and individual psyches. The book is particularly relevant for policymakers, educators, parents, and users who seek to better navigate the digital world. By understanding the mechanisms behind social media's influence, readers can make informed decisions about their use and advocate for necessary changes to ensure these platforms contribute positively to society. Fisher's insights provide a roadmap for reclaiming control over our digital environments and using social media responsibly. If you would like to support Max Fisher, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.